guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Memorial Day evening. Let's see, it's 8 o'clock. And I'm heading home from Long Island. So, depending on the traffic, it's, I guess it's about, I don't really know the mileage, about 75 miles. And depending on the traffic, which, thank the good Lord, it's light right now. And I am coming up on the exit for John F. Kennedy Airport, so I'm really surprised that traffic is this light. I see car after car after car pulled over on the side of the road because whoever they're picking up at JFK, the flight has been delayed for them, so they just park on the shoulder of the road. And the New York State Police let them do it, so... Anyway, I just wanted to talk to you, to have somebody to talk to while I'm passing time driving. I see a bunch of brake lights up here, so it is starting to slow down. I mean, you have to be very vigilant in this traffic, and I always keep a 3 or 4 car length distance between my car and the car in front of me. The sun is setting, so, and I am heading east, so hopefully it'll go down soon and it won't be blinding me all the way home. But I just hope everybody had a wonderful Memorial Day. I'm sure most all of you cooked out on the grill. Jill and Husani have a grill that's propane and charcoal, so you can choose whichever way you want to cook your food with charcoal or propane. And he has a gauge on his propane tank now that tells him whenever it gets low. So that helped. But he did have enough propane, so he didn't have to break out the charcoals. Although I love my food more charbroiled than cooked with propane gas, but it was delicious. They had chicken sausages or wieners or whatever, and I didn't want that. I just wanted a real Oscar Mayer wiener. So I had to go to the store anyway and pick up some corn and some hot dog buns and a few things. So I got me a pack of Oscar Mayer wieners. So Husani put them on the grill, and he said, Mom, do you want yours burnt? And I said, yeah, how did you know? And he said, well, Jill gets it from somebody. So, Husani doesn't eat pork, so that's the main reason that they don't keep pork in the house. And Jill has more or less gotten away from eating it, but she did eat her some good old pork hot dogs, and oh, they were burned to a crisp. Husani cooked them just perfect. And I picked up a can of Hormel chili without the beans. Up here in the north, they serve the chili on hot dogs with the beans in it, but I don't care for that. So we opened up that can of chili and set it right on the grill too, and that's how we heated up our chili. And we toasted the buns on the grill, and we had a wonderful time. Little Issa, he's just getting so big, and he's so tall. Gosh, I guess he's about 4 feet tall now. He's got long legs, just like his daddy. Husani's 6'6", so, and Jill is 5'10", I think. So they're going to be tall children. I had them both yesterday. I was able to sneak out and make that quick video of the water pond and the garden and everything while Ife and Issa were taking a nap. Jill and Husani had gone on a boat ride, and it's well, they call it soca, which is the type of music that they enjoy dancing to, the soca music from the islands. So they had booked this boat ride trip out of Brooklyn. I guess it goes down the East River, the Hudson River, I'm not sure. They had booked it a long time ago, and the other grandma had taken the day off so that she could babysit the children, and she doesn't come to Long Island because she doesn't have a car and doesn't drive. So Husani was going to take Ife and Issa over there yesterday so that she could spend time with the grandchildren. But something happened to her leg Saturday afternoon, so she went to the urgent care, and it was all swollen and red and throbbing. So they sent her to the ER, and they admitted her, thinking it could possibly be a blood clot, but thank the good Lord it was only cellulitis. So Jill called me and said, Husani's mother was at the ER, and I said, okay, I'll come right now, because I knew they had already spent money for the tickets for that boat trip. So that's why I made that flying trip up here Saturday afternoon. I had planned to come yesterday anyway, so and then so that I could spend today with them, and then I was going to keep Issa out of school tomorrow. But since I had a day early and spent a lot of time with Issa on Saturday and yesterday and today, I decided to go on home tonight and not keep him out of school. That's not a good thing to do, I don't think, even though he's only in preschool. But little Ife, she's 9 months old now, and she's starting to crawl and sit alone. And I notice it looks like her little teeth are trying to break through her skin, her gums on the bottom. And, why is all this traffic up here merging into my lane? It must be a wreck or a stalled vehicle or something. But today, she was just miserable, y'all. Poor little thing. She's such a good baby. She only cries when she is hungry. But today, she was just irritable. She couldn't get comfortable. Even after she had a bottle, she was still crying and whining and irritable and wanting to be held all day. So Jill had some little teethers in the freezer, so she finally gave her one of those to gnaw on, and that soothed her little gums, and she started acting like she felt a little bit better. But I gave her and Issa a bath last night, and I had bought her I found this little duck. There's a little duck mama and 3 little duck babies that sit in the middle of the mama. And the little duck babies fill up with water and are actually little squirt toys. So I told Issa, even though they were Ife's, he could share them with her. And I had bought him another monster truck. He just loves those monster trucks. The 2 that I had gotten him for his birthday, he still plays with those things every day. You just can't beat Hot Wheels. I mean, those are excellent toys. The one that I bought him this time was Rottweiler. It's got little floppy ears on it and everything. Looks just like a Rottweiler dog, and got it looking like a monster and everything. So, they're not battery operated or anything. So Issa put those in the bathtub for him to play with, and so I was able to spend time with the kids, giving them their baths and everything. And of course, Issa wanted to sleep with me, and I love having him in the bed with me so I can cuddle and love on him and everything. But he does thrash about, and he does wake me up 3 or 4 times during the night. But it's worth it to be able to spend that time with him to bond and show him how much his grandma loves him. But anyway, like I said, it was a nice trip. Actually, the traffic is moving. I'm going to be getting on the Belt Parkway soon. And it's moving, and that's all I can ask for. I'm going 20 miles an hour. Once I get off the Belt Parkway and get through Staten Island and get across those 2 highway robbery bridges and get into New Jersey on the Garden State Parkway, it'll move real fast then. But like I said, I just hope all of you had a wonderful Memorial Day, and I hope that your work week will be good. And I just want to thank all of you for all of the nice comments that you left me about Jill's poor little old garden. One of you called it a Charlie Brown garden, and that's a very good description for it. Poor thing. Actually, it rained yesterday, so it looked better this morning. But she's going to dig up those half-dead plants anyway and just go to the nursery and buy her some plants. One of the problems is the sprinkler system does not reach the garden. So I really think that she should put the garden in a different place. And also, they're getting ready to have a fence erected. So she had to, the fence people told her to put some stepping stones in the garden so that they would have the stepping stones to stand on and not be trampling down her vegetables. So that was another hindrance to her, not being able to get her garden in. But I appreciate all the kind words that y'all said about her little garden and about how beautiful her flowers are. And I let her read some of the comments, and she was tickled to death to read them, even the funny ones. She does have a sense of humor just like her dad, so she enjoys reading your comments. And I just appreciate y'all so much. I love you from the bottom of my heart, and I just want you to know how much you've enriched my life with your love and support and all of the kind messages that you leave me, and for all of your prayers. And I just want to say, y'all just keep on coming back. Bye, guys. You're not going to believe it. I made it home in an hour and a half. It's 9:30. And look, all the parking spots are taken. 2 cars in the driveway. That's Madeline's brother. Let's see. Oh, that made it worse. Madeline's brother and Madeline. And look, I am in a parking permit spot. Oh, this makes me so happy. Permit only. Finally got the approval. All of that hard work paid off. Anyway, just wanted to let y'all know that I did make it home safe, and I will talk to y'all in the next video. I love you. Good night, guys.